Questions about the existence of evil have been asked since the beginning of time. Where did evil come from? If God is all-loving, wouldn't he prevent evil? If God is all-powerful, wouldn't he destroy evil? To answer this age-old question of why does evil exist, we must start at the beginning. Before we can understand the why, we must understand the what, and how, of evil. Before creation there was only God. Through God's all-powerful attribute, he created everything that exists. In Genesis 1:31, when God saw everything he had created, he said, "It is very good." God's creation was good. In Genesis 2:15-17, God gave man free will to choose to obey or not to obey. The introduction of evil is seen through the temptation of the forbidden fruit in Genesis 3:1-6a, thus leading to the act of rebellion of man found in Genesis 3:6b. But this was not where we first see evil in the Bible. The devil at one time was an archangel in heaven called Lucifer. In Ezekiel 28:11-19 we read about Lucifer's rebellion and punishment. "You were anointed as a guardian cherub, for so I ordained you. You were on the holy mount of God, you walked among the fiery stones. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created till wickedness was found in you. Through your widespread trade you were filled with violence, and you sinned. So I drove you in disgrace from the mount of God, and I expelled you, guardian cherub, from among the fiery stones. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. So I threw you to the earth, I made a spectacle of you before kings. By your many sins and dishonest trade you have desecrated your sanctuaries. So I made a fire come out from you, and it consumed you, and I reduced you to ashes on the ground in the sight of all who were watching. All the nations who knew you are appalled at you, you have come to a horrible end and will be no more." What is evil? Evil is the negation of good, the privation of good. Evil exists in the world, because Adam and Eve chose evil over good, disobedience over obedience, and self over God. Adam's and Eve's rebellion is how evil came into God's creation. God didn't create the world as it appears today. He created the world as good, but corruption, thus evil, came through Lucifer and man's rebellion against God. The question of, why does evil exist, would be better phrased as, why does God allow evil to exist? To begin answering this question, we must understand that evil is not a thing. Evil is not a physical, material object. It is the corruption of something good. God allows evil to exist because he gave man free will. God-given free will comes with the possibility of choosing to do opposite of what God asks. Without free will we would be robots. God allows evil to exist because he wants an authentic relationship with his creation, expressed through genuine love of choosing him above self, sin, and Satan. God allows evil to exist because he wants to reveal his nature by drawing people to himself, showing his love, and giving his goodness. Evil is only temporary according to Revelation 21:4-5, because God gave his Son to remove evil completely.